Libre de la paix du monde, grave délit qui crie vengeance devant Dieu. Mon fils, ne parlons pas de ce qui est en train de se produire dans le monde par l'action d'hommes corrompus et dégénérés, rompus à toute scélératesse, aveugles comme leur maître Satan, au point de vouloir se substituer à Dieu, croyant pouvoir détruire ses lois éternelles, s'arrogeant le droit qui n'appartient qu'à Dieu et à nul autre au monde, de disposer de la vie et de la mort, agissant de cette façon contre Dieu, auteur de la vie. Ces hommes, instruments directs de Satan, suprême et irréductible corrupteur, seront balayés comme poussière au vent, à l'heure qui inexorablement s'approche. Alors on comprendra que Dieu existe vraiment et qu'il est terrible d'encourir sa colère. Ils ont violé de façon sacrilège mes lois, mes commandements. Ils ont profané mon Église. Ils ont rendu l'air irrespirable par leur puanteur infernale. Mais un feu du ciel tombera sur la terre et effacera tout signe de la folie humaine. Il ne restera pas, par les villes et les nations, pierre sur pierre, jusqu'à ce que soit apaisée la colère terrible de Dieu. Mon fils, pour le moment cela suffit. Prie, répare, offre-moi tes souffrances, aime-moi.
Parole de Maria Sima, mystique catholique autrichienne. L'avortement est la plus grande guerre et la plus grande horreur de tous les temps. Cette société s'est dégradée au point de permettre à Satan de tuer des innocents par millions, comme un essaim de mouches. La réparation en sera énorme. Je ne veux pas en dire plus.
La religieuse de Calcutta, qui a obtenu un prix Nobel de la paix, va participer samedi à une grande manifestation contre la légalisation de l'avortement. Mother Teresa, you're coming to Canada on this special trip to go to this anti-abortion meeting at a time when you don't normally leave India. Why is this so important to you?
Because it's the most beautiful creation of God's love, the child. And every single child is created for greater things, to love and to be loved. Is created in His image. The child is so important to God that He died for this child, to save it, to bring it to heaven. And so, all of us, not only I, but all of us should be concerned to save the child. Just as God has saved you and saved me, so He wants to save every single child that He has created in His image.
Women for whom having the child would be a disaster, both for her and for the child.
I have met many women who have who have done their abortion, but they can never forget the terrible thing that they have done, that they have murdered their own child, and also they have destroyed their conscience. Their conscience can never be at peace for having killed love, for having killed the joy of loving a child. They should think before the conception whether they want the child or not.
Cases of rape, for instance?
Please?
There are cases of violation, rape?
There is always place where this child, that rape has been done, but the child is not in fault. The child has right to live.
What about a woman whose life is endangered by the birth of a child?
And that is what she has to face before the conception. It can happen, but it is the child has right to live.
Even if the mother dies during birth?
That's right. That is the greatness of mother love, that she is ready to give all for the sake of the child. In every country I'm ready to say the same thing, that everybody should try to protect the child, and I'm most willing to take any child that nobody wants, but to give the child the joy of living.
If the governments prohibit abortion, that is politics. You realize that you're
I don't know
involved
that.
in politics.
I don't get involved in politics. I only going by the law of love because I know God has created that child for greater things, to love and to be loved.
So
and
the
has the right to live.
women should...